silly, and crust and crouton lolly. Cut up news with froth and frolic. Hero doomed and alcoholic. Not a picture prize or pretty. Burning engines in the city. Not a word that could be tainted. Ivory teeth coming all to play. I run in front and with a Mally.
Welcome to the review of the Punch Royal Selection number 12 Petite Corona, EMA February 08. Construction, aroma at cold and draw, Ken.
Aroma cold is a bit sort of, it's not nearly as evocative as the 11, it's much more, almost teak. It's not giving away nearly as much. Draw's fairly firm, and other than that it looks as though it'll be alright.
Is it a firm draw?
Well I've just done the, I'm trying, I don't know, when I use my little punch thingy.
Why don't you fucking cut it properly? Draw now that you've actually cut it properly.
Reasonably firm.
I got a perfect draw on mine. Okay.
Well, there's a surprise.
Construction's perfect, wrapper's good, aroma slightly muted, but I'd say the aroma of the Royal Selection number 11 was so exceptional that this is back to
normal.
Back to normal.
And I may have 93, 94 for that one. I was talking after we signed off. It did get quite hot in a fraction bitter right at the end, so that might have been a little bit.
You're backsliding.
Excess. No, I've been thinking about it. 92, 93 is probably fairer.
It's a lovely start. Very nutty start. Very peanut.
Yeah, I suppose there's a little bit there, isn't it?
Peanut, yeah. Real peanut start.
The satay cigar.
Limited edition for the Malaysian market.
Indonesians.
We'll be back shortly. Let's get into the cigar. We'll come back to you. Ken, first third. Royal Selection number 12.
It's a bit of a patch on Royal Selection 11, isn't it?
I'm loving mine. You're having some draw issues, aren't you?
Well, that's sort of fixed up. That's okay. It's a much more sort of solid, less interesting. I mean, there's flavour there. There's sort of earthy characters, solid, almost woody characters. There was a bit of that nuts, but I think that sort of disappeared.
You know what would be really interesting? Would be really interesting is to cut the end of the cigar just now and swap. Why?
You like?
Yeah. Because I'm loving mine, and
There we go. We are nothing if you're not innovative here. May I say, Smithy, you are missed in these.
keep working, Smithy.
I did send an email yesterday saying Smithy is of course welcome. I got one back saying Smithy is of course working. Certainly a better draw.
Yeah, you haven't got the richness I have.
No, this is a better cigar. It's still not.
No, it's a completely different cigar.
Yeah.
And don't compare it to the Royal Selection number 11. It's never meant to be compared to it. It stands on its own as a Petite Corona.
Certainly richer, but it's still that sort of solid, earthy. I'm getting more of what I was seeing in that, which is probably a good thing, but
I'm still getting the peanut through on the edges, not as intense.
certainly not what it was.
No.
No.
Yeah, that's a richer cigar compared to this one here.
Yeah.
There you go, guys. Same box.
Yep.
Two completely different cigars. Not completely different cigars. They're very similar. That's a richer cigar than this one here.
Yeah, this is just a step up. It's much younger as a cigar. I mean,
Well, it is. It's also 08 compared to 07.
I know, but to me, there seems to be far more than 12 months difference.
Yeah.
This seems like a young. If you pick this up, you'd say, oh, it's a very young cigar.
The Selection number 12 is notorious for requiring extensive aging. Right? And they do become one of the great Petite Coronas with 5 years plus on them. I was surprised when I've been starting to smoke the 08s how approachable they were compared to some of the 02s, 03s, 04s. Required time, and time you get nothing out of them. I'm getting some excellent flavours out of this.
I still reckon you need a long time.
Yeah. Ken, you're having a hard time, aren't you, enjoying this?
Oh, not so much. It's just sort of fairly nondescript for me. I'm not getting excited one way or the other. It's not a bad cigar.
Let's go through the body. Medium, just a touch over medium.
That's fair, yeah.
You're still getting some peanut elements to it?
No, I'm not really.
I am, I'm still getting that.
Oh, look, if you power of suggestion, I suppose.
Would it be fair enough to say some people are more predisposed to certain flavours than others?
Absolutely. Whatever you see is there for you.
Yeah, I mean...
and whatever sort of chemical combinations, it's like wine faults. Some people pick up something very quickly, others... I mean, things like Brettanomyces, I have to be hit over the head with that just about.
What is it?
Brett.
Oh,
it's a yeast
Brett.
Yeast. It's a yeast that, and a lot of Europeans don't have a problem with it. Australian judges get wonky about it, but I don't have it's got to be there in a reasonable quantity to bother me.
For you to, yeah.
But as soon as I taste any sort of cork taint, I never want to see the thing again. Whereas other people can drink through it if it's only a little bit. Which I don't see the point. So yes, that the roundabout way of saying we all taste different, slightly different things.
And different intensity.
People have different levels of taste buds. So you can have people who have hardly any taste. They've done the measurements on sort of the number of taste buds per square inch type thing, and the super tasters have just masses of the things, and then it goes down to people who seriously hardly taste a thing.
Have you ever measured your taste buds?
I haven't measured, but from what I don't fall in the super category, but I seem to be reasonably okay in the upper, I suspect. That's just a personal estimation.
You self-evaluate it
I think
as being close to super.
No. Oh no, it depends on. I mean, it's not as though it's a massive scale or anything, but I don't think that I'm in the super category from what I've seen.
No, I'm pretty sure you're not.
Thanks. Yeah.
To me, it's got loads of peanut. It really loads, and that's its defining feature. It's got a beautiful core of tobacco, toasted tobacco, very good quality toasted tobacco. Just the white pepper through the nose has disappeared to a large extent. Dead set on medium body. Let's wrap this one up, Ken. Punch Royal Selection number 12. You can give me the lead all afternoon, mate. Finish it up.
What changes? Smithy, it's a shame you're not here. It really is, because then you could have smoked this instead of me. No, it's not bad. But to me, it's more just sort of a pleasant, average cigar.
Potential?
I think you've got to leave them, and I think maybe in 5 years they could be a lot more enjoyable than they are today.
You wouldn't rank that higher than 84, 85?
I'm thinking about 85.
85. So this is a dead set 90 for me. I love this profile. I love that peanut chocolate profile.
So you really only have it a smidge below the 11s.
Oh, the 11s was a class above, and that's the way I've rated it.
90 to 92 is not that big a
difference. No, it
difference.
is. But when you get to that schedule, that end of the spectrum, yes, it is.
Oh, I suppose it is, but not a huge difference, really.
I think it's a significant difference. But I love the potential of these. I think, as I said, peanut brittle. I like that profile. I love peanut in a cigar. You don't get it often. You don't get it often, and I just really enjoy that profile.
Is this a typical 12 for you?
No. Most of the 12s that I've had are well and truly aged 12s, so 5 years plus. Glorious cigars, and this has got all the same hallmarks as the other 12s. What this brings to the table so early are flavours that you don't normally see until that 5 year mark. Again, it's classic 08 tobacco, which is just beautiful, rich tobacco. To me, it's going to age fantastically well.
Yeah, look, I think, to be fair, in 5 years or 3 or 4 years or something, I think it'll be a hell of a lot better, because it's still, to me, very young.
Yeah. You suffer a little bit from dwarfism, though. I mean, anything under Corona Gorda, you start.
I bought a number of cabinets of the PLPCs from you.
Let me just mention a couple of cigars to you.
Yeah, okay.
Punch, Petite Punch.
I'm trying to think of something worse than diabolical.
It's probably our last review before Christmas. I don't think we're going to have a chance next week to do a review. We may not. We'll see how we go.
Like you got work? That's why you got Smithy.
If we don't see you before Christmas, have a fantastic Christmas, one and all. Be safe, be happy, stay off the booze.
Happy Christmas to all, and go the 11s, not the 12s.
Get both. I enjoy them both. I was going to give you some 12s for Christmas, but...
well, you can't sell them.
I'll still work on it. You've called it fun.
You're much more fun when you're pissed.
Why don't you fucking cut it properly? Sorry, excuse me. Why don't you cut it properly?
Children, run from the room. Seriously. So much for the family show. Iced tea. How can you have light iced tea?
No sugar.
Oh, Jesus.